How's it going, me family? C.Mea here with, wait for it, a MOC video. What? Last time I did one was, it's April 2014. I think my last MOC video was over a year ago. So, hey, well, that's something different, right? Different from a review. So today I'm gonna be showcasing this guy, and you're like, okay, that's not a MOC. You're trolling us, right? That's the Great Devourer, right? But the thing is, for stop motion purposes, the Great Devourer actually sucked. So I had to make a few modifications, and it's actually quite different. So, let's get this started. We'll start with the tail. I actually increased the length of the tail because I needed. It's an unbalanced set. It really is heavy here, and it's really light here. So it tips fairly easily, and yeah, I needed more weight, especially with the modifications I did here. I needed even more weight, so I found a way to make the tail longer by using bionicle pieces I had from older Lego sets. Also, I added some more bulk here with some more slick pieces, whatever. And that's basically what I did here, and here. Now, as you can see, this here is different. I'm actually gonna do this. This here moves. Usually doesn't move, right? Or does it? Oh, wait, does it usually move? It doesn't usually move. Not this one. Okay, I'm a bit lost. But yeah, that I modified that. It was supposed to be... It was stuck there, I think. Or maybe it was like that. Just different. I don't remember. I know I modified a lot here. But I think I just modified the pieces here a little bit just so that it would become slightly different, because I know here it's a bit different. And yeah, I'm pretty positive this piece was stuck to this one completely, and it wasn't movable. I think that's a modification I did. Added some more of these pieces. Now you can articulate, and yeah, more articulation equals better animation, right? But I'm not completely sure about this one, so we'll skip this one. Well, I mean, we already did it, so we can't really skip it. But we'll go to this one here. This one was stuck, you know, with these pieces here. There. It was completely stuck. I changed those pieces for pieces that actually move. So there's actually a movement that can be done here, back and forth like this. And you can actually move the Great Devourer a lot more, and it's just much better. There's the standard Great Devourer here, just slightly longer, because this piece here, this piece is a lot longer actually, because I had to change here, these two pieces, and I actually didn't have enough pieces to change those, but it's better that way. Else it would have been way too loose. So what I did is I changed those for these. Now you can move back and forth like that, and you have standard Devourer, and you have modified Devourer here. Boom. It's a lot longer too. So that's really awesome, you know. This here doesn't move, but this here moves as well, because I made the same modification here. It was really difficult because I had to go in the piece, change a few pieces so that it would actually fit, and it was really complicated. It took, I think, 3-4 hours, maybe about 3 hours to modify the Great Devourer. Yeah, because I have a lot of different pieces, so trying to find the pieces, trying to find ways for the pieces to work, it's really complicated. Or not complicated, but you know, you have to use different techniques, and it doesn't always work, so you have to find other ways to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And that's kind of what I did here, and I'm really happy about it because I can move this here. That was the primary goal. I wanted to be able to move this and do this. So you have a lot more that can be done. Of course, here it's heavy. It really is heavy, and it's, I don't know. You need clay, you need a lot of support to actually move the Great Devourer, but it's actually a lot more movable than the previous Great Devourer that was in the set, Epic Dragon Battle, I think. And it's much better. The Epic Dragon Battle Great Devourer was very unstable. This one is about this. It has, I think, about the same stability. It's not too unstable. It's not better either. It's about the same. It's a lot more movable though, and you know, stability-wise, it's about the same, but just a lot better. You can do a lot more with it, and that's what's awesome about it. I don't like to improve a set by you know, getting rid of some functions, but I don't want to make parts of the set worse in order to make other parts of the set better. I want to either have something become better and the other part become, you know, well, stay the same, or have everything get better. Yeah. So stability-wise, I'm pretty happy about this. And finally here, well, I mean, not finally, because you have another function, but the head actually moves, and that is something that wasn't in this set. So you have a lot more you can do with it. It's much better. And yeah, so in order for that to work, that was so complicated. I had to change the pieces here, and I couldn't have this piece here stay here because there was like a big gap between the upper part of the mouth and the lower part of the mouth. So I had to connect it here, and I used the pieces that were connecting the head to the torso thing here to clip the lower jaw part thing. It was really complicated. So I don't know how I managed it, but I did. I used Binacle pieces here, or Technic pieces, whatever, to make sure that it was super stable, because if you have a Great Devourer, you know this part is so unstable. You touch it and it falls. It's crazy. At least this way, it's not the most beautiful thing, but you know, it stays. That just broke, but whatever. That we don't care about this part because it's pretty stable. It's relatively stable. Also, it can animate a bit. Not much, but it can. And it's decently stable, and with clay and support, it actually works very well. Though I had to get rid of the fangs here and here, whatever. I had to get rid of like the 2 fangs. It was really empty, so I had to find a way to implement some new fangs. What I did is, I'm just gonna, there we go, get rid of that. I connected them to this part here. So actually everything works out fine, and I guess that's it for this MOC, right? It's actually different enough to be called a MOC, I think. It was super complicated to do. I managed to do it though, and you will see it in my spoiler alert. Close ears if you don't want it here, but I have a new opening coming up for the second part of X Fighters Season 2, and this guy is gonna be in it. And it'll actually be my I mean, I did it already, right? It's already been made, it's just you guys will see it afterwards, but I already animated with this, and it's difficult. It's difficult, but at least you can do a lot more than with the previous Great Devourer, and I guess it's an improvement, right? And that's awesome. And you'll see it for the first time in the opening. It's going to be amazing, and yeah. So hit the like button down below for us if you enjoyed the video and are a proud member of the MeaX family. Comment, it's always appreciated. Subscribe to C.MeaX if you haven't already. Join the MeaX family, it's quite awesome we're here. I did screw up, I don't know, hey. A lot of times in this video I just blanked or whatever, but still. I mean, I hadn't done a mock video for like over a year, so I guess you can forgive me, right? Forgive me by liking this video, please. I don't know. Do whatever you want. A like would be appreciated, though. And share it with your friends, because mocks are back. Well, not really, because I'll probably have another mock video in like 2 or 3 years, or I don't even know. They come and go, you know. I had one done, so I just sure, let's showcase it. But I rarely do mocks. I do small modifications quite often, but they're not big enough to be called mocks. So yeah, I'll see you next time. But as always,